Good morning. Good morning. I am Ann Fenlason. I am one of the pastors at Trinity Lutheran Church in Long Lake, Minnesota. It is Wednesday, April 29th. We are almost in May. I remember May days, May 1st, my mother would always make up little candy baskets and we'd run them around the neighborhood. We had to ring the bell and run away so no one would see us. I remember that very fondly from May days when I was a child growing up. Anyway, so the last time I was with you, I had mentioned these I am sayings of Jesus, which we find through the Gospel of John. I posted a picture on our Trinity Long Lake Facebook page with those various sayings. It comes from a Lutheran Study Bible published by Augsburg Fortress, and it's a really great list, so I'm encouraging you to look at that because I want to talk with you just about something else here today, related but something else. So the gospel we'll be hearing on Sunday is from John, and it does include one of those I am sayings. It's I am the gate, or I am the door, is really how I guess that's translated. John 10, verses 1 through 10. But as I said last time, I encourage you to start reading from chapter 9, because what happens at that beginning part of John 10 is really not a separate story from chapter 9. Jesus heals the blind man, the man born blind, and that continues basically. What happens to this man is he's brought in to the sheepfold after he is encountered Christ and is healed by him. So please go back and do that. So I want to talk again about the lectionary. It's divided into 3 cycles. It's 3 different years, A, B, and C. We are in year A right now. And always on the 4th Sunday of Easter, which is coming up on the 3rd of May, it's always known as Good Shepherd Sunday. So that's why it's mentioned. They mention the sheep in the reading from John. Next year in year B, it will continue on with that chapter from verses 11 to 18. And year C, 2 years from now, it'll be verses 22 through 30. Everything has something to do with sheep. Everything actually except the reading from Acts, which we will be reading on Sunday. I don't know why that is. So all those readings, if you're interested, if you have a hymnal, you can find them on page 33 of the hymnal, where all these readings, how they're separated out for the various Sundays in the church year. So there we go. A little distracted because I'm not sure if my internet connection is all that great for video today, but I'm just going to keep going. So I am coming to you, I'm a little scruffy. I feel a little scruffy today because I just exercise for about 35 minutes. I get on an elliptical and I do my exercise. Don't really enjoy doing it, but I know that it's beneficial to me mentally and physically. And I know that I feel better after it's done. Actually, I have to do another 15 minutes here today, so the slate's not completely clean. I also know that if I skip a day, and then I skip the next day, it gets easier to skip the next day and the next and the next. So it happens sometimes that I haven't gotten on that machine in a week or 2. And it's really easy to get out of the habit of exercising. Excuse me. That's kind of how church is for some of us, for probably most of us. If we get out of the habit of going on Sunday, it gets just easier to skip. So I want to encourage you to continue worshiping with us. No, we're not physically meeting yet. It might be a while before that happens. But I want to encourage you to watch the uploads, the worship that we're doing on our YouTube page, Trinity Long Lake Live. And you can go on anytime to view past worship services. You don't have to get up at 8:30 in the morning, but you can join us. If you are not a member of Trinity or not living even in the area, please encourage you to check out a church in your own area if you don't have one already. But it's important to be in community with one another, and we can still be in community even though we are separate watching online. We can still be together. Just as it takes commitment and discipline for me to get on that elliptical each day, or at least 5 days out of the week, it takes commitment and discipline to be in a vibrant and lively relationship with God. Part of that relationship comes through daily devotions at home, alone or with family or friends. Comes when we worship together online, give praise and thanks together as we worship. So I encourage you to join us this Sunday. And we're going to be back on our regular communion schedule. We served communion virtually last week. We're going to do that again this week, the first, third, and fifth Sundays of the month. So heads up, prepare, have some bread and wine or crackers and juice handy on Sunday, because we're going to be doing communion, serving communion on Sunday. Thank you for stopping in today. And feel free to leave me a comment to let me know you were here. It really, truly warms my heart to see that you have watched and that you've taken the time to watch these brief moments of ministry with me. With that, God bless you all, and peace to you, and we'll see you online for worship on Sunday. Take care.